What's up, everybody? How the hell are you? Let's get the applause going. Here with another episode of the Great Cultural Talks. Today we'll be talking a little bit about Joe Biden's son smoking crack, the video leaking. We have some great information for y'all. A lot of notes. Clap, 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 clap. Everybody clap. You know how it goes. We have information on monkeypox. I don't know if you guys remember, but going on a year ago, I spoke on monkeypox and how when COVID was over, monkeypox will play a factor. So with that being said, it's your boy, Lamont, aka God's Dirty Hands.
It's Vanessa Phillips, aka Vanessa Phillips.
Let's applaud for that. Let's applaud for that. Okay, real quick, we got Kelvin the Grown. Clap, clap, clap. Shout out to you, motherfucker. Monica, I was good until you woke up on one today for me. Kelvin, that shirt is tough, bro. Thank you. We got a few different colorways. I still got some that I got to get embroidered, actually. And since we're speaking on that, shout out to Gabi, aka GTG420, for a huge merchandise purchase today. Shout out to you, big dog. Appreciate you. Applaud him. Okay. You want to do a little quick segment of rumor report? You got anything to talk about, or no? All right. So we're going to do, I don't know if y'all remember, but before we did, I did a little segment called On This Day. I give y'all a little bit of something that happened on this day years ago. Here's something that I found extremely interesting. In 1651, Anthony Johnson, a free African American, clearly wasn't a slave anymore, receives grant of 250 acres in Virginia. That's crazy. What happened to the land? 1651.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I felt like that was crazy. And then I was scrolling. In 1929, a New York to San Francisco foot race ends. 2.5 months. The winner was a 60-year-old.
You know what's crazy? Like in Forrest Gump, you know how he ran across, that's really real. And I don't know if they still do that.
The nigga was 60 though, and won. Shout out to claps to Grants, cuz. Claps to Grants, cuz. Okay, this is something that I found was crazy. In 1941, Nazis killed an entire Jewish population in Lithuania. Rest in peace to everybody that lost their life that day, because that's crazy. I don't know how you kill a whole population and. Okay. Yeah. On this date in 1969, Apollo 11 returns to Earth. If it ever left.
Right.
We'll leave that right there. In 1976, Supreme Court unanimously rules for Nixon to turn over the Watergate tapes. We know what happened after that. In 2015, first black president, Barack Obama, begins a historic 2-day visit to Kenya, Africa, the motherland. So shout out to him for that. Okay, so we're gonna talk about, I don't know if y'all paying attention, but the cases of monkeypox are shooting up. This is something, like I said, we spoke about, give or take less than a year ago, and I brought it up and I said how I felt like that was going to be our next epidemic, And with that being said, I'm going to give y'all a few stats and Kelvin I commands. I'm fucking dead. Give y'all a few numbers. I'm going to put the thing on screen so y'all can see. Let me see. Is it going to do it for me? Boom. So y'all not going to see this. Y'all going to see this. And mind you, the numbers have been updated since the last time I did them, so I'm just going to read mine. First off, we'll do that later. I'm going to say first, what five states do you think have the most cases? I'm gonna just tell you the numbers: 581, 356. Two states have 208, and one state has 158. What state do you think has the most cases of monkeypox?
I want to say either New York or California.
Anybody is in here that wants to take a guess, please take a guess. Now, I want to say this, right? When I did this research, there was 2,314 cases of monkeypox.
Yeah. Oh, Florida.
The one state with 581 cases is 1/4 of the cases alone. So one state has 1/4 of the cases. Yep. And then if you add the top 5 states up,
yeah,
1,511 cases, right? Mm-hmm. That's more than half between 5 states. Okay, so Kelvin, hate to be the bearer of bad news, it's not Florida. Vanessa, you were right. New York had 581 cases. California, second, 356. Florida and Illinois, 208. Georgia, 158. And those are the big ones, but I'm gonna give we're in Pennsylvania. We have 58 reported cases. I would have never known.
That's crazy.
Doesn't get talked about.
Never.
Texas, since Pop is out there, we have viewers out there, they have 81. It's pretty high compared to some of these numbers. North Carolina, we got family out there, friends out there, 13 cases. I'm just saying, man, we don't take this serious. Shit is going to get crazy. Now, I'm going to show y'all the numbers. Some of these numbers are worse. Some of them might have stayed the same. I'm only saying that because when I looked at New York's on the screen, it definitely went up. Look, Florida went up. Georgia went up a little bit. Illinois went up. Yeah. Actually, Georgia went up quite a lot. New Jersey has 41. New York now has 900 cases. I just did this stuff 2 days ago or yesterday. That's crazy. Pennsylvania now has 55. Texas now has 107. I mean, it's we got to do better, people. Make sure we're washing our hands. Please keep washing your hands. That's the best advice I could give you right now. Oh yeah, and FYI, they got a vaccine for it. Mm-hmm. How coincidental. Another vaccine. Who's taking the vaccine? He said, word to my mother.
That's crazy. I just feel like they want to come up with a vaccine for everything. Listen, I had chickenpox. I had the measles. I had what was it, German measles? Some shit like that. Yeah. Yeah. I had it.
Sound dangerous.
Right. I'll be all right. That's just how I feel. I feel like everything could be treated the holistic way. So I feel there's probably some plant that can help me with that.
So, probably is a plant that can help us, but will they ever give it to us?
If you go the holistic route, yeah, there's holistic doctors. They could, you know what I mean? Like,
but I mean the government. I'm talking about like the government.
No, they're gonna say that's a lie. They're gonna say that's a lie. That's not true.
To piggyback off what you're saying, that's like CMOS. I've never heard anything bad about CMOS. No. Why isn't it then like taught more frequently, big scale to take to take it?
The government is just gonna like
that Mary Jane.
It's just like anything that I'm just strong believer that anything grown from this earth can cure you. They did it back in the day. It's still possible. You know what I mean? Like, that's just how I feel.
I completely agree with you. I just feel like if they're not going to make a ton of money off of it, they could care less. They could make a ton of money off of a pandemic, a second one, another one, and give it another vaccine. Just think about the amount of money they made off of COVID. Mm-hmm. And we're still dealing with the results of that because now inflation is going up, but the pay is staying the same. So,
yeah, it's going to be like, what is it? The Great Depression? Yeah.
And the messed up part is we're already a world that is super depressed.
Right. That's crazy. I was gonna say, you know what? Don't get into that. Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. But listen, everybody, make sure you liking and sharing. You're in here. If you're watching, at least comment and say hey, hello, so we could greet you properly. Speaking of money and jobs,
Yeah.
total number of unemployed people right now, 5.9 million. Only 1.6 million of them have unemployment claims, but that is a crazy stat.
That's a
Almost
crazy
6 million people. I don't even know what to say about that. I mean, there's jobs out there clearly, but
number. Yeah.
but then again, I do know people that they try to work and they don't want to hire certain people.
Yeah, they're being picky. I don't know.
Legally
so
unemployed,
stupid.
yes. Well, it doesn't say legally. It's just people that we know are unemployed.
Yeah.
So probably legally, yeah.
I think that's just stupid. I seen today that for those that need a job, Starbucks in Whitehall in the mall, they're opening back up, and they're hiring for $15 an hour.
They get that money.
That's crazy, but that's good though. You know what I mean? But I just think it's so crazy. I'm fortunate to have my jobs, but like not everybody is on that same boat. And then to find out that most people are getting laid off because they can't afford to give people raises, and it's a whole cycle that's going on. And some people really do need that money, and they count on that money. The unemployment money.
Kelvin said the number's high because a lot of people are illegally employed. That is completely true, sir.
Yeah,
completely true. Listen, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying there's a lot of jobs hiring. Dunkin' Donuts is hiring. Home Depot be hiring. NFI is hiring.
Yeah.
I said Dunkin' Donuts.
Wawa.
Wawa. Every place I go, it's you could put in an application. So if you are looking, we just rattled off a few. Unemployment, especially with the way shit is now, being unemployed got to be super scary. It got to be super scary. Okay, so we're gonna talk about a fellow named Hunter Biden. This gentleman not only dabbles in prostitution, this man smokes hella crack. Okay. And it had me thinking like, because a video, if you haven't known, a video leaked of him complaining about how much crack he was sold compared to, so he was supposed to get an ounce of crack. If anybody knows what an ounce is, it's 28 grams. He got 21. And here's a picture of it. I'm going to leave it up for a second. My man got 21 grams of crack on a scale from a video. The beginning of the video shows his face. And my man is free. Cuz is free and living life, boy. This is Hunter Biden, guys. This is him after smashing some prostitutes and doing some crack. That's the guy. That's our president's son right there. Proud to be an American, eh? Proud to be an American. I'm just gonna leave this up here while I run through these numbers real quick before I start reading them. I'm gonna leave a picture of your boy up here. So, right, in Pennsylvania, mind you, this is cocaine penalties. You could receive a felony conviction for possession with intent to deliver cocaine or crack cocaine in Pennsylvania. These charges involve prison time and permanently remain on your criminal record if you have no prior offenses. Penalties may include, now I'm going to read it, okay? I'm going to read it. A $5,000 fine and mandatory minimum of 1 year in jail if you're found with fewer than 2 grams of powdered cocaine. 1 year, $5,000 for 2 grams. Keep in mind, people, 2 grams, okay? So I seen Kevin Shea. I'm dying. Hold on. A $5,000 fine and mandatory 2 years in prison between 2 to 10 grams of powder cocaine. Now, I just want for y'all who don't really know, when cocaine was brought to America, cocaine was more of the white people drug, the rich people drug. Crack was the poor black people drug, the minority drug. So keep that in mind. A mandatory minimum of 3 years in prison from 10 to 100 grams of powder cocaine. 100 yams. All right. All right. A mandatory minimum of 4 years in prison for more than 100 grams of powder cocaine. 4 years, 100 grams. For y'all who don't know, if you nice with it and it's raw, you could turn 100 to 200 grams of crack, right? That's crazy, right? Okay. Now we're gonna get to the crack. A mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison for 5 grams of crack. Am I missing something? 5 is way lower than 100, correct? All right. And it had me thinking like, well, boy's iCloud got hacked, right? And this is the video you see. 21. 21, right? 21 higher than 5? 21 higher than 5? I believe so. Yeah, my man should be doing jail time, correct? How do you beat this? How is this not talked about on every on every news media site?
You don't hear it because it's paid for, boo. That's why they pay everybody. First of all, let me just say this. He's a fucking disgrace. That's number one. Like, I cannot be president. You're doing this. You're this own. I don't know you. Who are you? No, it's crazy. First of all, when Biden was going up for president, running up for president, whatever, running, I said this. I said this. I said his son is a fucking crackhead and all this shit, man, he's privileged. That's why he don't do time. You know what I mean? The same way, man. It's a mess. Joe Biden's a mess. His son's a mess. Everything is a mess. So I'm just gonna keep it there.
Yo, all right. Black Kev said, I'm selling lean bays. Kelvin, everyone hiring, but they be mad picky about the requirements. That's true, bro.
Yeah.
That's true. Black Kev said, I got a $1 for all flavor lean bays in this bitch. Kelvin, bro, chill. I don't know if Facebook allows that. Take it down, gang. Gordo said, we gonna see about it, ain't we, Kev? Lewis, Thanos was right. Black Kev, SWAT about to run up in your crib. Dylan over on the purple side said, yo, what? Everything I'm saying is straight facts, bro. Kelvin, stop putting the baking soda on the screen, bro. IDK Facebook can ban you for it. And Gordo said, not for baking soda. All right, well, I want to talk, though, because I was thinking, damn, if you getting them numbers for crack, methamphetamine got to be worse. The numbers got to be worse.
It's not.
First time, just like this. Mind you, you get 5 years minimum over 5 grams if it's your first offense. So if you're a repeat offender, you're done. Yeah. They're gonna hit you. A mandatory minimum 3-year prison sentence for 5 to 10 grams. It's already less. A mandatory 4-year prison sentence for 10 to 100 grams. 100 is still way more than 5.
Yeah.
But again, a mandatory minimum 5 years in prison for more than 100 grams of heroin penalty. Well, that might be something different. That's something different. But if you have more than 100 grams, then you do 5 years. But crack, you can have 5 grams and do 5 years.
But that's different. I feel like that's because of the fact. Okay, so I think about it differently because I'm a little bit like, I want to say a little bit knowledge with certain things. So I just feel like when it comes to that was purposely put in the black home to break up their families back in the late 70s, 80s.
Black Panther era.
Right. So therefore, it was to break the black home. And so therefore, I just feel like that's a way to strip from the
Inside.
the black family. No offense. It's more common for black people to use that drug. Statistically, that is like the number one drug.
Yes.
So therefore,
Agreed.
you
We're gonna
understand what I'm
applaud that
saying?
again. Speaking facts on over here on Culture Talks. Okay, so the heroin penalties. Heroin. As anybody knows, this is one of the strongest drugs out. Let's see. A $5,000 fine and a mandatory 2-year prison sentence for 1 to 5 grams.
You could die after that
But for crack, 5 years for 5 grams. Okay. A $15,000 fine and mandatory 3 years in prison from 5 to 50 grams.
But you know what it is? So I feel like they probably feel like you're gonna die anyway. So the chances of a person getting caught with that, like, what is it really? You know what I mean? I don't know.
A $25,000 fine and mandatory 5 years prison sentence for more than 50 grams. Some first-time offenders may be able to avoid prison sentences by enrolling into a state drug court program. You know what, America?
Mm-hmm. Frustrating. Right? It's like the one video that I seen that this one lady, she was like, it was at a protest, and she was saying, "Yo, it's monopoly. It's monopoly. It's because no matter what, you're always gonna pay. Like you're always gonna like, you know, some way somehow in life. We're just no one's makes progress. No offense, and not with this bullshit ass justice system either. So I just feel like when it comes to laws and everything, it's all fucked up. It's not right. I don't. It has to be dismantled. The government should be overthrown and start all over again.
Calvin, when I say heroin's one of the strongest drugs I'm saying out of these three for sure, it's the strongest drug. It destroys families. I mean, all drugs do, but heroin, you could just one shot, boom, done.
Yeah.
You got to smoke a hell of a lot of crack to get taken out by crack. But I want to, I'm going to salute you because kids don't do drugs. Applaud to that. Please don't do drugs. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
He said, I thought the strongest drug out was black tar heroin. Man, that shit sound dangerous. Dangerous.
Well, now there's fentanyl and all this crazy.
Yeah, well, they put fentanyl on everything. So now,
yeah,
kids, please really don't do drugs. I don't know if you heard, just not too long ago, they were putting fentanyl in weed. You heard about that?
Yeah, I did. That's scary. That's super scary.
Yeah, man.
That's one of the reasons why I stayed away for a while. For a little bit.
Some people be wilding, man.
I was scared.
Yeah, I don't understand what people be doing in this world, but just talking about you're the president's famous son. It had me thinking, right? I'm like, have any president's kids ever been arrested? So I did a little research. There was 9, but the most notable is that we'll remember, and it even says this is Barbara and Jenna Bush. Huh! Not surprised. It says, unlike the other members on the list, the Bush girls are recent enough for most readers to remember their antics. In 2001, the 19-year-old twins, Barbara and Jenna, were cited by police in Texas for underage drinking. Allegedly, the girls would attempt to shake their Secret Service detail by leaving the White House unannounced and even running red lights. At the time of the citation, they were surrounded by Secret Service who allowed the police to apprehend the girls. As punishment, the twins headed to Camp David for parental admonition from dad, George W. Bush, and mom, Laura Bush. While this incident was Barbara's first brush with the law, it was Jenna's. It was not Jenna's. 1 month earlier, Judge Elizabeth Early had ordered Jenna to take alcohol awareness classes for another misdemeanor, earning such hard media criticism for fairly average teens' behavior inspired the girls to become strong advocates for first children. When Malia, right? Is that Malia and Sasha Obama?
Yeah.
Okay. Were criticized by GOP staffers on Facebook for what they wore to a Thanksgiving themed event. Jenna Bush admon- admonished the slam on the Today Show, calling herself fiercely protective of the girls who had no choice in their position upon Obama's inauguration. Jenna and Barbara Bush even wrote an open letter to Sasha and Malia, urging the girls to surround themselves with loyal friends. They'll protect and claim you and join in on some fun and appreciate the history. Hindsight is 2020, it says.
Okay, so you lost me. It was the 19-year-old that got sent to camp for me. Camp? Camp. What is she, 5? Fuck is that even fair? That's crazy to me. That's what
I feel like that's a little bit. And then the one, it was her second offense.
right. It's a habit.
It's a it's a habit, and it's clear that within a month
Yeah.
you didn't learn nothing, or you don't care.
Uh-huh.
And with that being said, then you should be punished partially, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because
Well,
that's
they
not
said
cool.
that they got punished. The cops came. They let the cops get on. That was their punishment.
Again, with how drunk drivers have always been,
Yeah.
and they're running red lights, you're doing the most to go get drunk.
Right.
You're an
They're
addict.
gonna feel normal. I don't think. Well, we'll never know. But you know, they probably wanted to feel normal, and they probably just wanted to go sit at a fucking bar and fucking drink.
Kelvin said I wasn't born in 2001. He don't remember. Young bull. Bobby, thank you for the like. Thank you for the share. Jamie Ramos, thank you for the like. Gordo, thank you for the like. A few others, so I'm gonna name the other 8. Amy Carter, Alice Roosevelt, Quentin Roosevelt, pair of siblings. Must be a habit. Patty Davis, Willie and Ted Lincoln. Yeah. John Payne Todd. Those are the people that have been arrested, and they're kids of presidents and shit.
Yeah.
Which I just found like it's just crazy. Only 9 that we know about that got caught doing shit.
Yeah.
Because there got to be way more. It has to be hard to be in the spotlight 24/7, and
Yeah.
people want you to be perfect. How hard do you think it is to be a child of the president stuff?
It has to be. Because all eyes are on you 24/7. If you go outside, you're gonna catch the paparazzi. If you're inside, fucking the servicemen are in there. The servicemen are everywhere you go. Like you can't even take a shit in peace. So like I can, you know what I mean? Like I get it.
Oh yeah.
I can't say I understand, so I don't understand, but like I get it. It must be hard. It must be really hard. And things that you got to keep a secret. You know, things that you really can't talk about. You can't have the friends that you want to have. You can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't even eat the things that you really want to eat. Like you can't go sit down at Burger King and eat a fucking burger. You know what I mean? So like, yeah.
I mean, you can. It just won't be normal. You're gonna have mad Secret Service.
Right. It's not going to be normal. It's like I said. It's you're just not. No.
That's true.
But it could go both ways, you know.
Tim Madison, thank you for the like. We appreciate that, big dog. Gabi, oh shit, got my top fan badge. Top fan +2, LOL. Yeah, man, I just think in my head how it gotta be tough. Just the mental everyday stress of being watched, like being watched, being criticized. It has to do damage to you mentally if you're not strong enough.
Like I said, like there could be ways around it, you know. Like I'd be like, yo, like I'll wear like let's go in disguise. Like let's all go in disguise, you know. Like you know, like you're my bodyguard. You know, situations. Just wearing that regular shit.
Are you saying drinks on pops if he was the president, essentially?
What I'm saying is, we finna go party. You better take some drinks. Don't get fucked up.
Nigga's supposed to be a bodyguard.
You know, can we be normal for like a day? You know how to handle yourself in every situation. So, like, yeah, let's pick and choose. Let's make the best out of it, guys.
We were talking about Gabi. Henry Biden, how he got caught, a video leaked of him with 21 grams of crack, and he was complaining because it was supposed to be an ounce, and how he's linked to prostitutes, which led me to do research on how many children of presidents have been, run-ins with the law slash arrested. And then I went over the stats of like how many years crack could get you, cocaine to get you, methamphetamine, heroin, and the drastic number difference. And Vanessa brought up a good point that crack was a minority drug, essentially to take the father out of households, which is correct. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was actually said by a CIA agent when it leaked. Like, that was the plan. Like, for the Black Panthers, if you take the dad out of the household, and remember, back then, the father was the backbone of the household. He worked, he paid the bills. The mother stayed home, and she did the motherly duties, as in cooking, cleaning, and tending to the kids. This is back then, and they did what they had to do. And we were just saying, for 5 grams of crack, you could do 5 years, but 100 grams of powder, you do 4. It doesn't add up. But what can you do at that point? It's just crazy. Because Biden's son is using baking soda. Yes. Here, Gabi, we'll show you a picture of this your man, Gabi. He out here with the prostitutes. He out here with the drugs. And then Black Kev said, what if they run up in the crib while we're live? We're talking about Henry Biden. Hunter, yeah, fuck him. He a piece of shit. He gets the name I give him. Fuck out of here, okay? I just think like, to me, right? I'm gonna give my opinion, but I want you guys to tell me yours. Should he do jail time, even though his iCloud was hacked? Should he be forced to do jail time for having 21 grams on a scale?
Okay, so I'm gonna go if it were me. If it were me, I'd say you could drug test me now. If I'm clean, I'm clean. You can't go through my shit illegally.
It leaked though.
It leaked.
It did. The iCloud got hacked.
Yeah, no. No. I'd fight that with a bum ass lawyer. Dad, get me a lawyer. That's it. Can I go?
But mind you, it's the same dude that leaked information about him having prostitutes. He put that shit out knowing nothing's gonna happen. That's how I feel.
Probably QAnon and shit. QAnon, whatever.
He leaking it because he don't like his damn daddy. Speaking of this, what about him slipping up and saying he has cancer?
I don't think he got cancer. Stop it.
You're saying.
Stop it. I don't think he got cancer. Not that. I feel like maybe he feels like he's gonna get taken out soon.
Why?
I don't know, cause they're messy. I've been told you for a long time. I feel like that nigga ain't gonna make it. Like, I've been telling you that for a long time. You know my intuition. You know.
Oh, you ain't getting me caught up with that.
I don't think that man's gonna make it, and I don't think it's gonna be not no cancer. I don't believe it. None of that, man. None of that.
He don't care because his daddy the president. That's facts, man. That nigga don't give no fucks. He like, niggas gotta catch me, kid. Even if you caught me, you ain't catch me. You know what I was thinking too? I just like, what happened to the war in Ukraine? I believe it's still going on. Why?
It is still going on.
What happened about us talking about it and us caring?
It's a deflection.
I know.
You know what I mean? It's a deflection. It's still going on. I've been said this. I feel like there's a lot of shit behind the scenes that's going on that we don't really know about. I'm gonna say this so I'm blue in the face. There's a lot that we don't know about. They cover it with a lot of bullshit, with a lot of media shit, so we just don't question it.
I agree.
So,
before we get into the next topic, something just popped into my head. You're a woman.
what's up?
The young lady, her man took her to dinner for her birthday. She brought 18 friends. She was mad he didn't pay for all 18 friends. Fellas, ladies, please let me know. If you take your Guys, if you take your significant other out on a birthday date, how many of her friends would you pay for? At a fancy restaurant, mind you. And ladies, how many friends do you expect your man to pay for?
I don't expect you to pay for anybody but me.
Oh, tell him.
That's just me though. If you want to floss and you got it like that, then I'm gonna let you, go ahead, do you, boo boo. But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell you no if that's what you want to do. But I'm not gonna sit here and expect for you to pay for me and all of my friends. Now, if you were trying to plan something for like my birthday, maybe, and maybe like that's the only way that I can see you paying for some shit like that. You know what I mean? If you rent like a hall and doing some bullshit.
And you buying the food, but not going to a restaurant.
Right.
Okay.
But no, I think at the most maybe like you would pay for me, and if you want to feel generous, I think you'd pay for like a round of shots.
That's what you expect. That's not bad.
Oh, yeah, depends if we're going for my birthday. Yeah.
Hey yo, man, wouldn't anyone wasn't any wait, hey man, would anyone really care as much if he wasn't the president's son? Bro, you know why I care?
Yeah.
Because if I get caught with, God forbid, let me not say if I get, because I don't do that anymore. Past tense. When I used to sell drugs, if I would have got caught with a way less portion, I would have been doing mad time. So yeah, I do feel like everybody should be held to a standard. That's why I care. Personally, I don't care what he does. Nigga done leaked videos of him with prostitutes and nothing happened. I know nothing's gonna happen, but if enough people talk about it, maybe you get a. Probably not, but
Right.
Kelvin, F her and her. Oh, Gabi, Shorty was crazy. Kelvin, F her and her friends. I'm paying for my girl, and that's it. Your brother said, I agree with Vanessa. Bro, I don't shit Ben cheese. Bro, I don't know if I would have even paid for Shorty. After that, I probably wouldn't have paid for nobody. I would have paid for myself. The fit she was throwing was unacceptable.
Yeah.
Now, me, I'm not going to go to no expensive place. And all Vanessa's friends, they will offer to pay for themselves.
Yeah.
But if I'm doing, like you said, if I'm renting a hall, unless someone asks, I expect everything to be on me.
Yeah.
But if you're like, oh, I want to go to dinner, the most I don't know, because I can't really say, because, I done paid for what, like 3 of your friends when we go out to eat before.
Yeah.
It's, it is what it is. Depends how a nigga feeling. If I got it, I'm not gonna really mind, but maybe 3, 4 I think is reasonable. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Cause you gotta think. Now we just eating. Usually we go out, we eat. We don't really drink and shit. But now if you go out, you eating and drinking, hold on. Just my girl. Cause my girl could drink and I could drink. So y'all bitches on your own. But that's just me.
Yeah.
I felt like Shorty came off as a gold digger. Oh, now you gotta pay for my friends, and what? I'd have start socking bitches out.
You know what I think?
Y'all better come up with this money.
No, listen. I think you know what that looks like. It's a broke bitch problem, and I feel like she was like trying to flex.
Flex that nigga money.
Right, like oh that nigga gonna pay for everything.
What's that song?
What?
I'm FREE fuck nigga free. That's how she thought. She thought that the nigga. From what I understand, they were an item. But again, y'all gotta remember, Vanessa's my wife. We've been together for going on 13 years. That's different. And like Gabi just said, like Kelvin said, after that she's single.
Yeah.
Kelvin said she sounds like a gold digger to me. Gabi, bro, if I was already fucking Shorty, then yes. But if not, at first say nah, yeah. But we're talking about like your significant other. So like Kelvin and Dee Dee. So if Dee Dee brings 3 friends, would Kelvin pay?
But it wasn't 3 friends.
No, but I'm saying, Kelvin, if Dee Dee brought 18 friends, what are you gonna say? Gabi, if you're doing a nice dinner for Yami's birthday and she invites 3 friends, would you pay? And would you pay if she 18 friends? That's different.
I want to know what his job is. That's what I
I
want to
don't give
know.
a fuck what my job is. I could be making 150K a year. That don't mean I'm gonna go over there. I felt like that's a little OD. She expected that she'd have got spit on out that bitch. Yo, yo, you got me all fucking crying, cuz. He said, they ain't my friends. I'm fucking dead. He said, y'all me got to pay for her birthday type shit. That's crazy, cuz I'm crying. She make that big of a fuss because I ain't paying. She's single. So you wouldn't pay Kelvin for 4 friends? 3 or 4 friends? I know 18. I don't care how long I'm with you. If you make a big deal about that because I don't want to pay for 18 motherfuckers, hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. Now, you got me fucked up. I'm a generous person, so if I got it, I'll do. But 18 people, I feel like you taking advantage. If I knew you was bringing 18 people, I would have threw a surprise party. No?
It's a no for him.
He lying. Where the fuck Didi at? Yo, Gabby, tag Didi so she could read this nigga capping, cuz. That nigga cap a lot records, yo. Gunshots. I hope you come in here and smoke your boots. Oh, the automated text said, any questions you want us to speak on? Don't be shy. Let us know. We ain't shy. We gonna give you that raw realness. They make their own cheddar. They can get their own damn dinner. Yeah, this nigga's
That's crazy.
this nigga's capping. Yo, Didi, come in here and check this fool. That nigga know he be buying all her friend shit. He said, "Don't tell him I'm paying if I'm getting my money back." You's a cheap ass nigga. I think it was after the dinner, bro, that she's like.
Yeah, it looked like it was after.
It was after the dinner, and he only paid for them. Everybody else had to pay, and Shorty was bugging, and the one dude, his man was like, "He don't gotta pay for them friends. He only gotta pay for you.
Right.
Like you, his girl."
Right. That's crazy.
That shit funny.
Damn.
Kelvin said, if they short a little money, I got him, but not a whole man.
Damn. I feel like I can't go on a friend date with you. That's crazy.
That nigga Kelvin ain't got no pics. That nigga cheap as hell. I wonder. That makes me. Would you go on a bro date and pay for your friend though? Your man's? I'm just asking because the way this nigga acting is crazy.
Me and my friends, we.
Yeah, Gabi said, but they was outside already. It looked, yeah, bro. So what it looked like was, what it sounded like too was, the nigga didn't want to pay, or he didn't pay for them, and they was pissed. From what I'm understanding, but it could have been before. Either way, somebody washing dishes, or them bitches better sell their pussy. You know what I mean? Because listen, I am not.
But who goes out with empty-handed anyway? You know what I mean? That's another thing too. Like you can't expect someone's gonna pay for you. No one should expect that.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody should have had their own bread.
Right.
Bro, it depends on the place too. Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. The place definitely matters because if it's too expensive, whoa. Slow down because I ain't paying all that. That's a fact.
Yo, you need to know the days that you go. Kelvin said Longhorn, Outback, Lobster, Red Lobster. Yo, there's certain days that the restaurants have specials. Now you gotta know where to go. That's all. Listen, me and my friends, we go sometimes, and we used to do A1 Steakhouse lunch special. That shit used to be mad cheap for 2 people. It used to cost me like before COVID because I can't eat that no more. But it used to cost me for real, and all that, like $20 for a lunch special for me and you, because I will always bring you food home. You know what I mean? So to me, it's just like you just gotta know where you're going, you know. But I don't mind paying for my friends. I don't mind, you know what I mean? Like I just recently went out not too long ago, and my friend she paid the whole bill. It was
The
like 6 of us.
nigga said Longhorn, Outback, Red Lobster. That's like 20 to 30 a plate between 5 to 6 people. Bro, if I was buying a family meal, then maybe. Hey, yo, McDonald's, I got them, but fancy restaurant is crazy. Whole time I'm talking about fancy restaurant. Gabby said, you know, I could get 2 big ass things of rice and baked chicken for like 20 people, and that shit will run you like $80. Yeah, but that's the difference of going out and just family milling. That's what I've been
Right,
telling Vanessa though.
but that's what I just said. You got to be smart
Yeah.
where you're going. For instance, my man Gabe, when we had the podcast and he brought some woo woo, right?
And when we had the Halloween and our supply, yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you look out.
It's you know, we all ate, you know what I mean, and that was not too bad. That was just
Nah, you get 2 trays and every. Well, Gabi bought more than 2 trays.
he did.
Gabi and Yami. Let's give Yami credit. They bought what, 2 of rice and 2 meats, and what, like, you feed mad people, and that's what I'm saying. When we did the Halloween shit, and I fed everybody, we had everything's. That's how you do.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read that one.
Which one? Uh,
I'll do.
he said, whole time I'm talking about fancy restaurants. Oh,
The last one. Under the
don't
80.
get me wrong. I'll pay because I be paying for my boy because he be helping me out and shit, and he be looking out for me with anything I need, you know.
Them shorties.
If Shorty's about to leave and never hit me up, help me out when I need something, you know.
That's the friendship. What he's saying though is for a friend we can do that because we look out for each other.
Right.
But y'all bitches who ain't never gonna look out for me or do nothing for me, why should I bless you? I agree.
I understand to a certain point. We can agree to disagree. I just no, for real, because I just feel like your friends are my friends. So then my friends should be like your friends. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like if we're a couple and you know what I mean, like 18 is outrageous.
But what you're saying is, in their case, if Didi would do it for 4 of his friends, he should return the favor.
Yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yep.
Gabi said shit was lit.
Shit was lit. Always lit.
Jamie Lee McDonald, all the way from Australia. That's veggie. Thank you for the like. We appreciate you, girl. Yes, Gabi. When you bought the rice, it was lit. And when we had the Halloween party, nigga, that was super lit. I wish we would have. I wish I would have conducted that better so it could have actually been up. Because that was a great time. That would have been that was a great episode that is a lost file now. I could dig that returning the favor. Halloween was super lit. Scrap, you had the fucking the skull bottle cap. Niggas was getting folded, bro. That was a great time.
It was.
Okay.
For y'all.
We're gonna go to our next pair of questions. The amount of kids dealing with depression / harmful thoughts is alarming. What are things that play into kids having this mindset? What are your thoughts on why kids have that mindset? Niggas, hold on. Before you go, babe. Calvin, yeah, but your relationship and mine is different. Y'all have years into it. Me and Didi have 4. I'm just now starting to be cool with them.
I get it. I think age also like plays a factor. No offense, you're still younger, so like you said, like I think within due time, as you gain more wisdom, and like you said, as soon as like you're
closer with them,
you develop a friendship, then it'll be different. So I get it.
Gabi said I was crazy folded. Never again. He says that until next Halloween.
Right.
So go ahead, babe. Speak on
the mental health issues
for the kids. Yeah,
I think most of it comes within the home. I think most of it comes within the stuff that they watch on TV, the things that they listen to. And I feel like also that everybody has trauma. Everybody has trauma. And I feel like with this generation, it is already
Sensitive.
not sensitive. You're already being programmed from when you were a baby to just have mental issues. That's just how I feel. Because like I said, it's in everything that you watch. And like now when I was growing up, I didn't there wasn't really a lot of kids um expressing themselves that they felt like they were a girl instead of a boy. You understand what I'm saying? So I just feel like a lot to do with it has to do with times now. You know what I mean? And their mental cases and stuff, like their mental health issues and stuff. Um, but like I said, like the family home, it's schooling, it's everything, honestly. And I took Lila to the hospital not too long ago, and they asked her if she felt safe at home. They asked her if she had thoughts of harming herself, and it's because already by the age of 8 or 9, she said that now they have to ask these questions, and that's crazy. Because growing up, I never had to deal with shit like that. Not until I was like 16, 17.
There's a double sided coin to that though. How many
Yeah.
kids could have been saved if they asked?
You're right.
For me, um, I have a teenager, so we have a teenager, then we have an adult. She thinks she grown.
Mm-hmm.
A lot is definitely from home. I can admit, my kids have some trauma definitely because of me. And then from there, though, when you cause trauma for someone, it's your job to help them heal. And that's what I do on that part. But I have caused trauma
Mm-hmm.
for my children. Um, for me, the biggest thing is social media, as in just electronics and internet. Just say the internet, because you can't really control it.
Yeah.
And what you can control with your kid, you can't control when they go to school.
Yeah.
So it's a uphill battle, and kids are so dependent on these electronics that trying to keep them, it's so hard. Like when I told y'all, like I was telling you in Destiny, I believe when the girls were watching this show and it looked innocent, then they're killing the bunny rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
And they keep coming back and they're doing that. And I'm like, cuz y'all can't watch this.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy because like for me, right? Trauma for me was like my mom was a fiend. My stepdad is a fiend. My dad's not there. He's in and out of jail.
Yeah.
So trauma for me was street trauma. The in the home trauma was not feeling love, not feeling this because you got someone here, but they're addicted to something that's more important than you.
Yeah.
Now it's and like of course I had thoughts of hurting myself or whatever, but I was strong enough to get through it. I feel like kids now aren't built strong.
No. Right.
Because they're so dependent on parents and shit that it takes away. And not only that, a lot of us we're trying to give our kids what we didn't have.
Right.
So sometimes we're not letting them bump their fucking head.
Right.
And learn because the nigga had to bump his head. And that's the difference. These kids don't got situational skills. They might be smart, but they not street smart. You can't you can't throw them in the jungle and them niggas come out alive. Nigga, throw me in the fucking jungle. I'm gonna come out with some bear paws, pussy, and 10 pounds heavier. Cause I'm out here. I'm gonna do whatever to survive. Social media is such a disheartening thing, bro.
It is.
And like YouTube and Facebook, TikTok, they don't care what kids see.
No.
You could put the age and they don't care. It sucks. But for me, I have friends, I have family members. We have dealt with it. Teenagers with mental health issues. It's scary.
Yeah.
It is super fucking scary.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know. To me, the kids is the next wave. It's the next generation.
Mm-hmm.
If this is what's in store for us, the human race ain't gonna last long.
Right.
That's how I'm viewing it. That's how I'm thinking about it. Let me get. You want to read some of these comments? Or you want me to? Okay.
Social media slash television, news, movies has a huge part in all of that. Agreed. Not to say everyone's lying, but I feel like there's a lot of people lying about that to get attention.
That's true too.
That's true too.
They want to fit in.
Yep.
I cut my wrist. Do you?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's weird.
That's super weird.
Yeah. Gabe said social media and all these huge celebrities have huge influence. So when a little girl of 10 years old is watching the Kardashians and she's a little overweight, it doesn't have the resources like celebrities to make their bodies so called perfect. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of kids that are, especially because of them, that are anorexic, bulimic, and all that stuff, and have eating disorders because of it, or start to get, you know, stuff done to themselves at an early age. Like, look at Kylie. Kylie was like 16, 17 when she started to get her lips done, So, yep.
Everybody, do me a favor if you in chat. I'm gonna do it as well. Exclamation T, I mean TG. Um, I want to say so. I'm gonna touch on something Gabi said. Right. Not only the Kardashians,
Yeah.
but they do play a big factor. But think about it. When Chloe, she wasn't bad looking. We showed her she wasn't bad.
Right.
You went from being a nice, full woman. She
Right.
wasn't fat. She was
Curvy.
a full, curvy, voluptuous woman.
I don't even think she was voluptuous.
No, but to a man, voluptuous is curvy.
Yeah.
A man would just be like, oh, she chunky if she heavier.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then now you're super skinny in a non-healthy way. What Gabi said is true. That gotta do damage to the kids that are a little overweight.
Yeah.
Or their nose is too big. Or anything. You're like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Like, again, Culture Talks is here for everybody. Point blank period.
Yeah.
When I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Okay, Kelvin, how do you guys feel about Disney Plus new movie with the main character being gay? I'm gonna just say this. It's like Vanessa said, we talked about it on this show numerous of times. It's population control. Can't keep having babies if everybody's gay having sex with the same sex. And if you do, right? If you do keep having babies, means you have to nut into a jar, and then how you know who's nutting in what jar? Go watch the movie. What's the movie called? The nigga had almost 100 kids. He was supposed to be helping people get pregnant. He was putting his own sperm into women.
I think she hates me. That's what you're talking about.
No, the doctor.
Shit.
You talking about? I think she hates me.
You're talking about another movie.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about, Cal?
No. I forget what was the name. The guy with had like 100-something kids, right?
Don't worry. When we figure it out, we're gonna post it on the page. So y'all can go look at it on Netflix. Thank you for dropping the exclamation TGs. Also, make sure you're hitting that motherfucking like button, the heart button, and you hitting the share button so we can keep going up and we can get these conversations going crazy every week, baby.
I feel like, like I said, like I don't mind gay people. I don't mind there's gay movies, but I feel like at the same time, like especially like Disney, I feel like that stuff needs to be talked about at home beforehand. So I feel like it's a little bit of, it's kind of, I feel like they're trying to get within the times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I also feel like it's up to the parent to show that kind of movie to your child. Like you, your own person, you set the tone in your household. Um, would I let my kids watch it? I probably would, because we have gay members in our house.
Our family, yeah.
Yeah, so to us, uh, that's normal. But like I said, those families that don't have that in their household, like I wouldn't even blame them for being upset. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion.
You can't really see the thing is, right? You can't be mad at somebody for what they allow in their household. But for me, for example, like my kids already deal with it, so it's different. I just honestly feel like it shouldn't be forced so much. You know what I mean? That's where I feel like it becomes an issue, and people are gonna feel like, again, we said it. Everybody deserves fair rights,
Right.
but we're in an era where now their rights are more important than ours, which means that community, the alphabet community, their rights are more important than ours. Because if we say anything negative about them, we're wrong. But they can say whatever about straight people. That's not fair. It needs to be a level playing field, motherfuckers. Get me pissed off a little bit, Kelvin. But you're right, bro. Thank you for that amazing question. I didn't think they should feed any of that to these kids so young and let them figure that out on their own. In a perfect world, that's how it is. Look at me, Gabi. You know us growing up, nigga. That's how it was. We found out about shit as it was in front of us. That's it. Oh, well, this person, like, your family would warn you when they had to, or tell you about it when they were ready.
Right.
We don't got that now. Gabi, social media is fake, and a lot of people don't understand that. Super fake. And you know what I wanted to say too? How do you think these kids react when they see people on social media crying? Think about that. It affects them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna start crying to people. It's cool. No, it's not. Stupid. I didn't watch it, but it was on Netflix. Gabi, good movie. Recommend it. We talk about the kids. You know what movie's great? You got kids? You don't got kids, go watch Sea Beast. That shit was fire.
Yeah, it was good.
Lamont recommended. Dirty Hands recommended. Culture Talks recommended. Calvin said, that's what I mean. It's being way too forced at a young age. It is, bro. It is, and it's sad, but what can we really do about it? Not let your kid watch it. Or have that conversation with your kid. It's all up to the parent. Culture Talks. Let me see y'all type the gooch in chat. Not now, right motherfucking now. That's what it says. Read it there. You can type it out, or you can gladly hit exclamation TG. Now, with the whole, mental health, I have a question for everybody. Have you ever been there for someone when they needed you the most? I'm gonna start. I've been there for people several times when they needed me the most, when they were at the bottom. Gonna harm themselves or wanting to harm themselves, suicidal, not gonna say no names. One person recently cutting themselves. Picked up the phone right away so they could talk and they could vent. We could, my thing was, yo, hopefully this phone conversation gives you enough strength. And you know that even though I could be far away, I'm here for you.
Yeah.
When I sit here on Culture Talks or I'm streaming and I say I'm here for people, I'm here for people. I deal with mental health. It's not an easy battle alone. You know what they say? It takes a village.
Yeah.
It takes a village. Years ago, I know somebody that tried to off himself with pills. I was there for him. Now, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be sympathetic at first, but you're gonna hear how I feel. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why? Over this, over that? Like, come on, cuz. Like, life is hard. Yeah, it is. Dust yourself the fuck off and let's keep grinding. Let's keep working. Let's keep moving forward. Plenty of times where, even with my mom, when she used to be like suicidal when I was a kid, I would miss school. I'm like, nah, it is what it is. Fuck a education. I'm already street smart. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I don't care who you are. I'm gonna be there for you. I don't know you. Let's get to know each other so that you have a safe haven. Everybody needs one. Like I say, Culture Talks, you could literally inbox Culture Talks You could literally call Culture Talks. You could message Culture Talks and say, hey, I want to speak to Vanessa. Hey, I want to speak to Kevin. I want to speak to Lamont. Whoever has the Culture Talks thing has the accessibility to it.
Yeah.
We could talk to you. Have you ever been there for anybody?
Yeah, I had a family member that was addicted to opioids, and at the time, I guess this person thought that they had it under control.
Like they always do.
And
Anybody, not just that person.
right,
Talk about everybody thinks they
like,
got it in control.
you know, like me, like I never really grew up with a person with addiction. Lucky for me that I have you around, and like pointed some things out, and I found out that this person was, just not the best version of themselves. So
I spotted that Joel.
yeah. So I thought like the best thing was to like try to get them help. At first it didn't work, but then eventually she caved in, and she ended up going to rehab and then living at a recovery house, and knock on wood, she's not doing pills anymore.
Let's clap for that.
But yeah, it was tough. It was hard because back then I was an angry person. I had a lot going on, and so like my first instinct was to like hurt that person, and I want to say that's the only person that I didn't. What?
Hold on. Ask Tyson what happened. Ask Tyson what happened. What happened when you got so angry? Come on.
Was I there for?
You were there, but now we're gonna say because you said you wanted to hurt him, but who ended up hurting who?
Ended up hurting myself.
But with that clean jab, the doctor said that was clean.
That was a clean punch. He said I would have probably broke her.
That was
it was a wooden door. Like he said, I punched it clean, and I was like in a cast for a while. Yeah, that's what happens. It was tough, because this person means a lot to me, so it was kind of hard seeing them go through that.
Yo, God said, I need to find my ear pods. House crazy loud. I can't hear shit. We've been there for people, even people when they were gonna be like, I'm not gonna say his name, but if he hear this, he know nigga done let the nigga live with me several times. Some of y'all niggas, I didn't, you know what I mean? Y'all didn't have money. I help y'all get to some money. So I mean, but on the mental health, boom. But people like not having a place to stay too. Yeah. That could be being there for someone, letting someone stay with you.
I feel like we help a lot of people like that. You know what I think it is? I think with
Gabi said, fuck that, say his name.
I think with me it's like, since I had to be on my own at a very, very young age, that I don't want to see people go through that. Yeah. I don't want people to go through that because, it was tough, man. It was tough.
Gabi, you really want me to say his name, bro? Nigga want me out here calling people out?
Don't do that.
Shit, I will. I don't give no fucks. Niggas know how I'm rocking. I'm just saying.
Anyhow.
Okay. So, of course, if y'all have any questions y'all would like us to answer, anything, any topics, let us know. We'll definitely answer them. I do want to say we just got finished watching the movie The Gray Man. Watch that. That joint's fire too.
On Netflix.
Yes.
And the rapper show.
He said, nah, bro. Don't worry about it. I was just clowning. LL. What it did. Yeah. We're gonna have to, since Kev is slacking with the cultural shows and movies, we're gonna have to do a culture talks where we get on here and we talk about all the TV shows and everything. Yo, The Gray Man, bro. It's like some 007 type joint.
You're gonna like it.
Put it on. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. Just put that joint on. Cause I seen the trailer and I was like, oh, this shit look type fire. Fire.
Yeah.
I also heard, yes, I also heard Resident Evil is fire. I'm finna check that out. I don't know if y'all, you know what? We're just gonna do an episode talking music shows and stuff like that. I'm gonna try to see if Kev want to do it. If not, fuck him. We're doing it on Culture Talks. It's a lot that got to be talked about. Okay. Should do this. That should be last.
Okay.
Resident Evil Fire. No, we could do
whatever you want.
We want to know, right? Yo, heck. Fuck yeah. So I want to know, for y'all who been here from like episode 1 or the beginning, year 1 to now, do y'all see the growth within the show, the consistency with the fans, and also the second part to that is things you think we could do to better the pod? Like, I've been looking into a table that's 5 feet where we could set up mics individually, so then I could be chilling like this with a mic here. She could have a mic. We can have 2 guests, and the camera on us like it is now, type shit. Yo, Kev not a part of management anymore. Fuck Kev. Yo, I think he with the kids. Heck, he ain't gonna see this yet.
Yeah.
He'll see it later. His strippers playing sports. Strippers playing sports. That's crazy. We do. I was approached somebody. They have I was approached for somebody that has a CBD line, like oils, soaps, and stuff like that, and they're willing to come on. So that's a thing. You know, we got our own little merch that we got, and for the 1 year, that's my new promotion team. For the 1 year thing, we probably gonna do. You buy 2 items instead of 20 a pop, you get 2 for 30. That's what we're gonna do. Whatever's in stock. If you're interested in something, just let me know. I'll let you know. Heck, right now we got like 3 hats and they blue. So if you want one, hit me, bro. I got you. But yeah, for you, have you seen the growth in the show? And is there like things if there's something you could change for the better, what would you do?
Yeah, I've seen the growth. I've seen the growth with the people engaging, with the people that are liking and sharing, and it's reaching out to more and more people. And I feel like now it's more like riding a bicycle. Now it's not like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous, or like, oh my gosh, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, before we used to be so worried about that. We used to be so worried about like, oh my gosh, like I could have said this better. I could have, you know what I mean? And I feel like now it's just so much, if it just flows different. What I could see, what I could do, what we should do is, well, eventually it comes within due time. So just like I said, like a better, like you said, like a better setup. I think like a better setup. What's up?
Kev goes, I'm sorry. Kev goes, what's up, everyone? I'm late to the party. Just got home. Damn, heck, what I do to you?
But yeah, I just think like, things take time, but just more, like you said, just more chairs and table and more professional looking, but also more guests.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I want to interview people. I like interviewing people. I like talking with people and getting different answers and agreeing to disagree. Like, I love that shit.
We've had different guests. We had on the show, we've had Jessica Phillips, we had Gordo, the Bear, we've had Biff.
Yeah.
That was an amazing episode. We had Andre, amazing episode. First of all the episodes are amazing. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that. Hear them all. They're fire. We've had Kev, we had Gabi, we had Yami, we had Kelvin. Kelvin dropped one of the favorite gems ever for me. I actually have a whole fucking thing for it. He dropped a dope gem. Follow us on TikTok. You'll see his gem. You'll see Vanessa's gem, where she went a little crazy for niggas dick riding. But yeah, man, guess, please. Even if you can't go live or you're scared to go live, we could pre-record. Like our homegirl, she paints. She's gonna do a painting for us. We're gonna hang it up, and if she wants to come and do an episode just to talk about it, like sit down, drinking, talking about it, all like, and I record it and post it, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Like my barber, I want my barber to come, cut my hair, and then talk about why he started.
Right.
You know, he's technically a business owner. Anything you do, you a rapper, come on, come up.
Right. I agree.
Come up.
Or call.
Call.
I need people to stop being so damn scary.
Yeah, man. And you know, we've been wanting to start the segment, talk your shit. If I'm not mistaken, I have a thing. Let me check. I have a thing where you can actually comment it, and and if I see you put exclamation TMS, that I don't mind, you know. I mean, fuck my shit. I think that's what it means. Yeah, TMS, it puts you in the queue, and we could have you call, talk your shit. You know, we had Pop from Texas on the phone.
Yeah.
Talking his shit. We had Josh Mack.
Yeah.
Always. I mean, we're all about growing and getting better, but that comes from y'all, so we appreciate it. We had mad people buy merch.
Yeah.
The Gooch merch, Culture Talks merch. So like that's dope. Yeah, man. It's all about growth.
It is.
It's not as bad as you think once you get used to it.
I love the talk your shit section. Today would have been a perfect one.
Yup.
Perfect.
Oh, this nigga, hold on, let me see, because I don't know why it's not popping up on Streamlabs, so I'm gonna refresh it. Give me a second.
Gabe, don't talk about it, be about it. Just saying, friend.
Hold on. Damn, heck, what I do, Kev? I'm out of here before he get me shadow banned. I'm trying to take over, duh. Can have a decent sized round table. Can we interview more Boston Red Sox fans? Who's a Boston Red Sox fan? My hitter. What's good, Angel? I should definitely be on Talk Your Shit. Yeah, heck, you be a lot of shit to talk. You and cuz Preem. So y'all could do that. We go every Saturday we go live for now on. We moved in, we're comfortable. Now I mean, you see us on, type in exclamation TMS, and I mean we'll get a number set up where you could call and talk your shit. Now I mean, let people hear what the fuck you gotta say, because that's what we bout on Culture Talks. Gabi said I have to get back on there. Gabi.
We always talk about you
Gabi.
getting back on. We've been wanting you to get back here.
Gabi, you know what? Fuck off. Damn, what's up with the shots? She called Kev soft spoken. Guns blazing. Gabi said shots. Oh my God. That was a great time too.
Yeah.
Where we would always take shots with y'all. Maybe that's something we could get back to. Unfortunately, we're not drinking today because Vanessa had surgery the first. She can't drink for a week ahead. So, you know, I'm gonna stick it out with her. Come on, man. This entertainment. They just got smoked. Gotta go to bar. Nigga just left talking shit. Jonathan Jimenez, thank you for the like, my brother. I still don't like you, Kev. DK, all love. Everybody, if you in here listening, exclamation TG one time for me. Exclamation TG. Also, Kev, you a bitch ass nigga because you and your brother are supposed to, we supposed to pre-record a siblings episode. What's going on? Talk to me. Angel was supposed to be on. He never came on. I need the number again. You just said, I'm calling talking shit. Hey, yo. Listen. Next week, right? What we'll do is, anybody that got one event or anything, right? When I open up the chat and I tell y'all, you type in exclamation TMS and it'll put you in the queue and we'll get y'all on the line so y'all can talk y'all shit. But for now, let me see y'all type exclamation TG. Let's get that shit rolling real quick before we at this point, y'all could hit us with questions or whatever. I'm a Knicks fan, so it's me versus all y'all niggas. Damn boys, them boys since '07. Kev, I'm on your ass. This my show too. I'm done. Angel with the TG, right? Busy, man. Busy with life. Kev don't want nobody on the show. He don't even come on the show himself, man. Kev, you missed it. I was talking. We about to do a whole episode on Cultural Talks talking about all the fire shows out because you be procrastinating, my guy. He said he's blocking heck. Wow. TG, let's get them TGs rolling. I appreciate that. Again, yo, shout out to Gabi. Gabi put in another order for hats and got himself some Gooch merch. So, Gabi, you're going to have to take some flicks with your merch when you wear it so we can post that shit up. We get them numbers up. Don't forget you can follow us on YouTube, Instagram. I'm going to type in exclamation KT. It's going to pull up all the socials. All the socials. Make sure y'all like them shits. Y'all go over there. Y'all show the love. Go on YouTube. Support too. You know, we're trying to keep growing, getting bigger. We looked at tables. Looking at tables. It's a process, but we going to get there, y'all. Mm-hmm. Y'all just keep getting the support y'all been doing is amazing. Oh, shit. Okay. Yo, yeah. He got we dropped off the merch. He was streaming, switched the whole fit, went from a white shirt to the Gooch shirt with the Gooch hat. Man, shit was fire. We have 2 Culture Talks hoodies, I know for sure. Large, extra large, and large, I want to say. Yeah, something like that. We got a few different shirts in large and extra large. We have some female stuff, small, medium, maybe large. We don't have a lot in stock right now, but we're going to restock soon. I'm thinking about, we could still customize the Gooch embroidered, but I'm thinking about getting heat press, making it bigger. You know what I mean? So we could have an area of stock and we could always show y'all, keep y'all posted when we come up with something new. Them niggas did get smoked by 28. That was wild, especially in baseball. Them niggas got beat by 4 touchdowns. That's OD. I'm just trying to think, man. I'm rambling.
You always rambling.
Just because you don't wanna lead the show when I ask you.
No, I'm not a good lead the show kind of person.
Whatever. Anyway. Shout out GTG420 Facebook Gaming for showing love. KN Trilogy for showing love. You need a large hoodie? Because I think I got a large hoodie right here. But it don't say the Gooch. It says Cultural Talks. I have to look. No, you might have the large hoodie. I have a large hoodie. I could get the Gooch put on it. If it's blank, I could get it put on it for you. Yeah, yo, we was looking at different color hats and we pumped the brakes. But who said that? Why don't you do Halloween colors for fall? Of course I am. We had the spring collection. We still got some. I didn't even get all of it made. We have shirts to get made and stuff. That ain't an issue. So that we not, and so I'll do both. So, Gabi, I'll get in touch with you. I gotta see. I think I have a large I could do for you. What else? We was looking at hats. Tell them your favorite one was the jean style one.
Yeah, the whitewashed one. Yeah. I like that one, and I like the burgundy one. The burgundy one was very nice, and the army green, like the olive color.
Yeah. So basically, the Gooch logo is supposed to be gold with white or gold with black. So if it's going on white, it'll be gold and black. If it's going on black or another color, it'll be gold and white unless asked to change. And I still have mad shirts actually. I was going through shit from moving, but we'll do a fall collection. We will. We'll definitely do a fall collection. Cause look at this. This was a spring collection. This shit's fire. Some of the shit Gabi got.
Yeah.
He said it. He told me, he's like, yo, bro, I didn't know this shit was that color. That shit is dope. And he's like, I can't wait to wear it. We got the hats. You already know. But I want to say thank you guys. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. You got anything you want to say to the fans?
Be safe.
Be safe. If you drink, don't drive. If you smoke, make sure you get high.
And watch out for the sun. Put on sunblock. Please.
Put on sunblock, little dirty hamster. It's your boy Lamont, aka God's Dirty Hands.
Vanessa Phillips, aka Vanessa Phillips.
And we over and out.